Hello, everyone. Hello. This is your girl, Nala-Ife. Welcome to the new home of IfeNation Live. And definitely welcome back those of you who are returning subscribers from our old channel. This is our new channel, and I just wanted to make a proper introduction. So, as of today, January the 9th, 2020, IfeNation Live, as you know it, that we have ceased that channel. So this is where we're going to do primarily all of our readings, our live feeds, our uploads. Everything will go as it relates to tarot to this channel. We will be launching a new channel for vlogs and for chatting and talking about different things as it relates to the esoteric and the occult. We have a channel called Nala-Ife Live. That's going to be separate from IfeNation Live. I will come with more information for that channel, but I just wanted to make this video as a way to introduce you guys to the new home IfeNation Live and with Nala-Ife. Okay, and what we're going to go ahead and do really quick while I have the time here, because up next I will be continuing the monthly readings, and we're going to actually take it from January into February for, I believe, the sign of Cancer, Leo, Virgo, okay. Libra is after that, Scorpio, and then so on and so forth. Shout out to all of my Capricorn babies. Happy birthday to you guys. Happy early birthday for you, Capricorn and Aquarius cusp. We're also going to be featuring the cusp signs on this channel as well. Now, I don't have anything in the description bar at the moment, but once this video posts, you will be able to find out information on how you can follow me on all of our platforms in the description bar. Okay, this right here is just going to be a general reading, okay, for all of the signs, and we're going to do it by elements, okay. And so this will be for the month ahead. So the description that you see if you do come in live is going to differ from the description that we have once the video is posted. If you're watching this back once it's posted, hello, and I hope that you subscribe. Make sure you thumbs up the video as well. Okay, so we're going to go into the elements. We're going to go ahead and start with fire. Fire is going to be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, what are the messages for the signs Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius? What are the messages, the general messages for the signs Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius? We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Magician card. Okay. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Five of Cups. Okay. All right. So initially for my fire signs, what I'm seeing here is that the magical touch in the month of January for you is definitely going to be on how you're able to manage multiple things. Okay. With that Two of Pentacles there, this is a housewife who is juggling two pentacles. Pentacles are resources. For those of you who are new to tarot, pentacles represent earth energy, resources, earth being Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or just the earth element. It looks like with my fire signs here, you're going to be focusing on how to juggle your resources here. You have the Magician, and so the Magician is talking about what are you focusing on at the moment. If what you're focusing on really produces what you're hoping for, and what you're hoping for is just kind of an overnight wish fulfillment. What's going on, BB? Shout out to BB. BB is one of our moderators. So if you're new to the channel or if you're returning, you're probably used to seeing BB on the old channel that is no longer here. And shout out to her, but she is one of our moderators. BB, I went ahead and modded you up. So much love, babes. So for the general spread with the moon card, you could be dealing with Pisces. You do have that energy here with the Nine of Cups, but we're looking at our hopes and our dreams and our wishes, okay? Almost as to what is propelling us to work double energy, okay? Maybe under this Magician energy too, You're hoping that these things will just take off. Whatever seeds you've planted, they just take off for you. Okay. Now, the King of Pentacles here, you have a significant earth sign, potentially Taurus individual. This could be Capricorn or even Virgo. Okay. But you have a significant individual that is in your life. Okay. This could be a past relationship with the Five of Cups. Okay. But what is being told to you is that irregardless of the three cups being spilled or what has happened, all is not at a loss. You still have two cups here. Okay, you still have a way to make this happen. And I find that the two cups here coincide with those two of pentacles. You see, it's like you still have your foot in the game. No matter what despair, what situations have taken place in the past week, we're not going to speak on that and bring that negativity forward. We're going to speak positivity into you, okay, with this Five of Cups. So let's go into that Five of Cups. Let's see what's going on. Okay. This could be in your dreams and hopes of getting yourself financially situated. No, everyone has their different financial levels, and I always use the analogy of what is a loss for one person may be not so much for another person. So you could be at a certain income level, right, and still feel as though you're not getting to where you're trying to go. And that's what we want to address. Okay. We want to address that because we still have two cups standing. Okay. We still have opportunities standing. So to not despair, in other words, okay, it's just we're going to have to learn how to manage better these two of pentacles that you do have control over right now, and make sure that we're not lost in some sort of dream state hoping for the Nine of Cups. But the reality is that we're not tending to our Five of Cups moment. And the reality is that we also have what it takes. We have what it takes. You guys, like I said, you could have been dealing with an earth sign individual in relationship or even water sign. Water is showing up too. We also have Gemini and Pisces on the board. So let's find out for my fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, what's causing the Four of Cups, possibly the Emperor energy. So be mindful of maybe boastful energy or maybe pushing energy in which one is maybe trying to use sheer willpower, okay? Because that could be why we're disappointed, is because using that type of energy to move forward only creates more resistance for you. Okay. All right. Could be dealing with another Aries individual, or this reading could be very prominent for Aries. Going to this King of Pentacles. Some of you I'm going to say this, some of you may be dating a married man. If you are a female fire sign, Ten of Swords. Okay. Ten of Swords here. We have air sign in energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You could be dealing with someone who is already in a relationship, and that's what is causing this, maybe trying to force your way through. And we have the Four of Swords, needing to take a much needed break, a much needed sit down. Okay, let's go into this Two of Pentacles. Okay, what's the story? What is it that we should be focusing on to bring balance into perspective for my fire signs? Two of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Focus on your money. It's kind of like this: water your own grass. Do not go to the other grass if the grass is greener. Water and mow your own lawn. Okay. The other side, because Two of Pentacles can talk about having two different lovers. It can talk about juggling people. You could be the person that's being juggled, or you could be juggling someone. And this right here says, for my fire signs, to water your own lawn, tend your own lawn. Okay, that's going to bring success in you being able to manage the resources that are being gifted to you, or you are earning for yourself. Okay, it's nothing like earning something for yourself, but then having to realize that it's you who burned it. Four of Wands. Okay, by tending to your own counsel, by tending to your own yard, this is what brings you completion and brings you into your own energy. Four of Wands could represent Aries energy, but it talks about having all resources available. You see that there's four wands here. The Four Wands provides a home. It provides shelter. It's the action of providing oneself everything they need. Okay, so what we can properly deduce here is that by you working with the proper energies, okay, getting back into perspective about what matters to you, fire signs, not being swayed by seeing something else shiny off in the distance, but actually going after what is going to give you great results time and time again. By you working your magic in that way, okay, this could be happening for you overnight. You could be having a lot of dreams about where you want to go, about all the things you want to accomplish. To get to those accomplishments, we have to cut out what doesn't serve us, put a kibosh on that thing. Okay, exactly. Okay, BB says the Four of Swords with the facial mask, period. Okay, like take that time to nurture yourself. Okay, do not fall into this emperor energy, the negative side of the emperor energy, just because some avenues are closed to you. There are many more to be seen, but if we don't step aside from maybe our ego or maybe our dreams, if we're so dreamy eyed that we're not able to see reality, we don't understand it is our own actions that have gotten us into a place where we feel that we're at a loss with that Five of Cups. Okay, could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Let's tell me more on this emperor. Tell me more on this emperor energy. Tell me more. Six of Cups. Okay, maybe a little bit of something is too much. Look at all those sugary drinks. Maybe too much of a good thing can outweigh us. Okay, this could also talk about childhood experiences, childlike behavior. Okay, childlike behavior. You see, and also to avoid people who have this. So you may be dealing with a water sign who's coming to you with this energy. Okay, and it is in maybe coming to you as if woe is me, kind of energy. But the truth be told is that if that's the case, this individual is fully prepared to be able to take care of all that they want to. They just choose not to because they may be looking at the easier way out with you fire signs doing the work when they can clearly do it for themselves. Okay. And almost to the point where if you denied them access, they would then act like the emperor reversed. Okay, to try to remind you about who you are. Don't pay attention to that. Okay, that's just emotional imbalance. And this is no hate against any of my water signs, but if this is what's happening for those who are primarily fire, we have to call a spade a spade. So don't take it personal, because it's not personal. Okay, don't take it personal. It's not personal. It's just in my fire signs individual life, this could be what they're dealing with. Okay, you got the Four of Pentacles, a need to hold back, too many sugary things too easy, things taken, we can gorge on. Gluttony. Okay, gluttony, being gluttonous. Maybe there's a need to hold back and reserve some energy if you're going to really work this in your favor, and if you're going to take advantage of the Two Cups that are still there. Okay, so let's get some wisdom for my fire signs. And what are the messages from the divine for my fire signs? And these are also for your sun, moon, rising. We have foundation and achievements. This is what's on the table. Keep your eye on the prize, fire signs. Keep your eye on the prize. All right. All right. Love begins. It's almost like the gate to this foundation and achievement is through the heart. Ace of Cups. Okay. Operating from the heart chakra. Well, this wanted to come out. Balance. The need for balance here. Okay. And what is one more message? Okay. All right. To understand that even if you are going through heartache and loss, baby, that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. And through that light, we receive the truth. Ashe. Ashe. Asheo. Fire signs, that is your reading for the month of January. That is your energy for the month of January. I hope that this resonates for you, my love. Because, we have the tea, honey. We have the tea. Okay. Yeah, let's move on to my earth signs. So earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. All right. We have the King of Cups, Five of Cups, Ace of Wands, Page of Wands. So a lot of new energy, and I can attest to this. I am a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp sun sign, and I'm also a Taurus Aries moon. So I can definitely speak to this energy. So just like I was talking to the fire signs, right? For the earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, the biggest energy here is not necessarily wearing your heart on your sleeve. For some of my Capricorns, shout out to the Capricorns having birthdays this month. Okay, your biggest thing here is to be contemplative, yes, okay, but not so much wearing your heart on your sleeve. Okay, this may be a significant Scorpio that's also in your life as well. You have the Five of Cups here, all right, so it is about those 3 cups being spilled, but you still have 2 cups available. All right. Now, I will say this, the fire signs can learn from the earth signs, because with the earth signs, this Ace of Wands, this situation that took place could be with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or any sign for that matter. Right. But whatever happened. Okay. Oh, thank you for that, BB. BB just popped in here, earth signs. Thank you, my love. So with this right here, this Ace of Wands, right, this is spurring you to do some much needed cleaning up in the environment. So take heed to that, earth signs, okay? And from here, you're able to start moving forward, okay? Even learning new messages, sending out messages, but this is action. Okay, so this is no longer sitting on a thing, but actually putting that thing into motion. All right, so then let's go into this King of Cups. What's going on with this King of Cups? We have the King of Pentacles. So check it out. King of Pentacles with the King of Cups. Play your cards close to your hand. Don't be so quick to let out all of your plans, okay? Be a little bit more secluded and continue acting, because this is a very good omen for my earth signs, because this is balanced emotionally, not going off the deep ends emotionally, and also balanced financially. Okay, and for my earth signs, it's like hallelujah, but you needed to remind yourself of that. And I think you got the message when we got the Five of Cups here with the Ace of Wands. Okay, and so then let's look at this Five of Cups. Then what is the Five of Cups here to tell us for our earth signs? Okay, King of Swords. You got a lot of king energy. Okay, if you are a female earth sign, you have options. Okay, just gonna let you know this. But you guys could have been dealing with a significant air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay, you could have been dealing with this person, and maybe that's where the Five of Cups is coming from. This energy is feeling like, wait a minute, you know, am I listening to verbiage or communication that doesn't serve me? Am I listening to things that are defeatist for me? You know, does this really work for me? Going to that right here. We got the Hierophant. So some of you could have been married to this individual, okay? Or in some sort of commitment with this individual, and that has since then ended, okay? Let's look at this. But whatever you've been learning, whatever lesson you learned from this King of Swords, this analytical powerhouse in a way, whatever you learned is law for you, okay? Or you should make it law, like it's national broadcast, okay? Maybe someone who is of air sign energy was very, very profound on your YouTube screens, okay? You know, shout out to me. I have a Gemini rising. But anyway, but the Hierophant is generally Taurus energy. So something that you're watching, you know, be careful about what you're watching, what programming that you're watching. Make sure is that it is conducive to you growing and maintaining and becoming better, okay? Instead of somebody putting a battery in your back to get you to act in ways that may be childish, because we do have the Page of Wands here. So your actions could be seen as childish, okay? So just keep that in mind. You want to make sure that how you move and how you operate, whether that be in love, in relationships, it's like set yourself up for success is what I'm getting for the earth signs. Let's go into this Page of Wands. Speaking of that, why is the Page of Wands here for the earth signs? Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. What is the Page of Wands showing up here? I'm feeling heavy Taurus energy, heavy Scorpio, and heavy Aquarius energy. We have the Eight of Cups. Leave behind any type of childish, anyone who's communicating with you. You could have a fire sign that you're dealing with. If it's childish, if it's petty, it's time to go ahead and leave that behind. See, she's stacking up cups of coffee trying to deal with that child. Put that child in time out, honey. Okay, clean it up. Clean it up. Literally, clean it up, okay? Clean that shit up, okay? Could be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's go more into this. Yes, honey. Queen of Swords. Cut that shit off. You see how she's cutting the head off the rosebud? It's time to prune the yard. It's time to clean up. It's time to make decisive action. We have both the King of Swords and Queen of Swords. There could be a profound lesson that's happening for my earth sign individuals, okay? It could be very profound in learning when to cut things off, and so you can start some things new. Okay, sometimes you have to prune your flower bush, your rose bush, in order to gather new flowers. Okay, sometimes dead stems, dead weeds, if they're allowed to stay around, they can inhibit new growth. Okay, so in order for you to have that new growth, it's time for you to cut some things off. This could honestly be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Okay, and then 10 of Wands. You're completing a chapter, okay? You're completing a chapter, and now it's time to bring in the tools and go to work, okay? Time to go to work. Everything is hinting towards a cleanup, because this is how we get the 6 of Wands. You see the women in the background looking at their brand new house, sparkling clean, new appliances, new technology. Everything's brand new. That victory that you're looking for, earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, is going to come from you pruning those bushes and cleaning out that attic, that basement, and everything that has dust. Knock the dust off that thing. Okay, literally. Okay, so we're going to leave that right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get you a couple of the psychic tarot. Okay, that one is to pop right there. We have temptation. Okay, I thought that was transformation. Maybe you will be in a transformation. Avoid temptation to stay in the same old. Okay, avoid that temptation. All right, this is also the devil card, so this is talking about Capricorn energy. Okay, it's time to avoid that. All right, that may be what we need to clean up. All right, don't be trapped in fear in doing so. Okay, bust those cage doors wide the fuck open. All right, and also too, for some of you, don't be tempted to mess with certain people. Okay, you got the power card. You have the power, literally, because by doing things that you're tempted about, it could lead you in a place here where you're perpetually stuck. This is the 8 of Swords. This is even talk about jail. Okay, you don't want to be stuck in a perpetual cycle due to some short-term thing that you were tempted by. All right, this is about recognizing and realizing and harnessing your true unadulterated power. Okay, by facing your shadow, very powerful. Look at that. By facing that shadow, And that's how we get to new beginnings. All right. All right. That is your reading here. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the truth. So in order to get to your truth, you must understand that you and you alone are responsible for that new beginning, to take that leap of faith. And I can attest to that. I can attest to that. I can attest to that, honey. I can attest to that. All right. So we're going to move on to my air signs. Okay. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What are the general messages for my air signs? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Guys, I'm going to be coming from a new angle. So going forward, I just thought I would tell you this. You're going to be seeing, instead of seeing the side view like you're seeing now, you're going to be seeing just the table view from the top. Okay, so I just thought I would let you know that we'll sometimes do that live, and sometimes we'll just upload videos with that format. Okay, so couple of different little views, and I'm also investing in some new backgrounds for live streaming and taking questions, okay, as we grow. All right. Okay. So air signs. We have the Knight of Wands, the Seven of Wands. This is a major, everybody's getting told to clean it up. Everybody's told to clean it up. Some of y'all need to clean that bathroom up, air signs, okay? Clean that toilet up, okay? It's disgusting. I'm just messing with you. We have the Chariot card, okay? And the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So we have the Wheel of Fortune for my air signs, all right? That's going to be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And at the bottom of the deck, it's about making smart decisions. This month of January for air signs is about assessing what is the smartest decision for you to move forward, okay? With this here, you do have the desire to move forward. You do believe that you're fighting for something, okay? You just make sure that you show up with the right gear for the right fight, okay? What I'm being told to is that the cleanup or the effort is wherever you deposit energy is where you want to maintain your most clean. So if you, whether this is your work environment, okay, this is the place that everyone visits, this is your family, this represents where all of us are at. This is a common denominator, no matter if you're rich, poor, what color you are, male or female, okay? This indicates that irregardless, wherever we commune, okay, commode, wherever we commune the most, wherever we spend a lot of personal time in, it needs to sparkle, it needs to be clean, it needs to be able to receive us, so that we're able to release what we no longer need, okay? This is also being able to replenish oneself, because it is still the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands talks about the ability to fight from something. Well, let's say if you have a cold, right? If you have a cold, you can't fight that cold if you got a dirty kitchen or a dirty bathroom. That's going to be the place where all of the germs are, because that's where you release and that's where you pull in energy, right? So we want to make sure that those areas are clean, like a temple in our lives, okay, where we let everyone in. We have to make sure that that gate isn't wide open for everyone, and if it is going to be highly marked and highly and duly noted that not everyone can come and destroy our temples, okay? So that's one of the things, messages that I'm getting. It's almost by learning this lesson. This won't be a long read, air signs, but by learning this lesson, you could be dealing with a Cancer person, okay, or even with the Wheel of Fortune, could be dealing with Sagittarius. But air signs, by you learning that, in understanding what your strength is, standing up for the things you believe in, speaking up, making sure that before you cast stones, that your house isn't made of glass, right? Before you talk about someone else needing to clean up, that you actually cleaned up your home and area, right? In order for you to have something to stand on, if you're going to fight about something, if you're going to stand up about something, if you're going to champion something, do so from a place in which you know all of your ducks are in a row. Okay, because that is what's going to propel you forward with the Chariot energy and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so you guys can get a good look at that. All right, life is a gamble. Okay, it's like playing roulette. All right, so let's go into, for my air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, what's going on with this Knight of Wands? Who is this Knight of Wands? You guys could be aggravated by a fire sign individual. You could feel that this person is being immature, but they will not stop calling. You could have an ex, especially if they're Aries, who will not stop reaching out. You're trying to figure out why this person, or if this person is behind those calls that seem to not have a caller ID, or if they're behind different numbers. Like I had a call from a couple of months, like I kept getting calls from Waco, Texas. That shit was crazy. But you're going to see if this person is continue. It's like you're going to realize that it's not what you thought it was. Okay, if you are waiting for a fire sign person, this person may be coming towards you with that Knight of Wands, but they could be in just as quick as and be out just as quick as they came in, because a knight is still it's not quite a king yet. So this person isn't necessarily here for good. So you have to remember that, and remember how much energy you may be expelling in that direction. Okay, Seven of Wands. Let's go into the Seven of Wands. What's going on with the Seven of Wands? The Four of Pentacles. Okay, getting a lot of Four of Pentacles energy. Somewhere it's about cleaning up your own home, cleaning up your own environment. Okay, reserving how many people you allow into your most sacred spaces. Okay, this may be something that we're realizing here in the month of January for my air sign individuals. Okay, this is about restricting access. Okay, especially if there's been a recent third-party situation. There may be a baby made out of a third-party situation. Okay, a lot of celebrations. Maybe recently, some of us done had a HOE moment. Okay, and we're seeing that the mixture of those things take place. Okay, and maybe from there we're trying to clean up area of our life in which we may have been living a little bit of la vida loca. But that shit is fun though, right? It's hard to put a cap on that, man. That's fun. That's the essence of life. It's just about having balance. You know, it's about having balance. You could have been dealing with, again, third party situation. I'm seeing fire on the board heavy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, or to a small degree Scorpio with that Emperor card. Okay, let's look at the Chariot. Maybe you realize maybe something has happened, and now you're trying to get on down with this new car and your new transportation with this Chariot card, trying to get on down, get the hell out of Dodge. Okay, so let's see what's going on with the Chariot card. Cancer energy with that Chariot card. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, some of you may feel like maybe some of you need to visit family. Okay, maybe you're feeling a little bit out in the world and the world's a little cold, and you're kind of holding back from the world, but ultimately what's driving you is the desire to have security within your family, to be proud of your family, or your family to be proud of you. And that may be what's going on with you right now, and what's on some of you guys' psyche. Okay, and some of you will have the opportunity, if there are some broken bonds with family, to renew those broken bonds. Okay, let's go into this Wheel of Fortune. We have the Five of Wands. In order to make this new thing, we have to put down petty arguments. Okay, that's out the door. Okay, petty arguments, petty distractions, You know, she's literally distracted by trying to clean up. You know, I'm also getting, like, if you've been air signs, if you've been telling people what they want to hear, now people are trying to cash in on that thing, and now you got to clean up everything. Okay, and maybe you don't have enough hands for all these appliances that you got to clean up, that you don't put a battery in their bag, right? Maybe this is why, or what's in the way of you having this new fortune that you're looking forward to. Okay, is the petty arguments. All right, some of you are going to have a very fortunate change, but you may find that you have a lot of people who are negative. Okay, it's time to clean up those people out of your life. You can literally take this as knocking the dust off of your appliances and showing up in the world the way you're supposed to show up. Okay, and not letting petty arguments and disagreements and distractions hold you back from that. Exactly. Some of you have been very worried about what people think about you. Screw what they think about you. Okay? This is something that's really bothered you. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Is that what other people think? It doesn't matter. What do you think? What do you think? Continuing on this path here leads us to more anxiety, more cutting. Okay? Is that really what you want your 2020 to be about? This is a time to make that decision, especially in Capricorn season. Okay? And make it law. Also be mindful of what you're watching. Because you see that old television set, it looks like a radio too. Be mindful of whatever it is that you're digesting, because that becomes law for you. That becomes your foundation. Okay? You are the communicator of ideas and thoughts and epiphanies. So if you're coming from a source that doesn't serve you, then everything that you communicate doesn't serve you, which communication is a spell in itself. What you say is what you will manifest. Okay, so be very careful about what state television you tune into. Okay, because that could be central to why you don't feel good about yourself. Okay, when the whole time you had the power to change your fortune if you always put yourself first. Okay, okay. Put yourself first isn't necessarily meaning that you're cutting out, you're stepping on other people. That's not what that is. It means that you care for yourself first, so you have an intimate relationship with your own needs, and it helps you better be capable, if you wanted to extend help to others, to know that whenever you do give help, it's going to go to a place that is well received, okay, and appreciated. All right. Okay, that was the message for my air signs. And finally, we have my water signs: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer. Oh, shoot. Wait a minute, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Let me give my air signs their message, their psychic tarot message. Air signs. That wasn't a good shuffle. Air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Thank you so much, BB. I'm so glad I was able to help, my love. I know that these readings can be super therapeutic, and that's what I'm on right now. Well, some of these will be pre-recorded, but the goal is that if you see this after it's posted, make sure that you thumbs up the video, make sure that you subscribe, and come hang out with me and BB in the live streams from time to time. Because if you're having a hard day, sometimes just communicating, just coming in, sharing your love and your energy, and being loved on by us can make the difference. Okay, so let's get a message for my air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. 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 Let's go ahead and pop the first one. We have patience. The seeds you are planting are growing. We're merely in winter, air signs. Okay, those seeds will grow. Spring will return. Remember that. Okay, this is what we want to guard from, and it's the looping, mental looping. You see the man inside his own head, and there's probably a little man inside that head, and a little man inside that head, like the little Russian dolls, stackable dolls. Okay, This is about getting out of that conflict and understanding to have etheric and esoteric patience with yourself, understanding that there's always a season. You may have planted seeds in the fall, okay, and those seeds survive the winter frost, and they will bud for you here in the spring. Remember that, okay? What else do we got for my air signs? Y'all cards are talking solar plexus. Didn't I tell you something about the ego took a hit? Something about your self-identity took a hit? It's time to highlight that. Maybe focus in on the solar plexus chakra, okay? And get out of being trapped in fear. Go back and look at the earth sign reading, okay? There are some gems in there that I'm being told that you could use, okay? Especially that we're in Capricorn season. Maybe you feel because of the need for patience that this is causing conflict. But the truth be told is, you see that they're shielding their face from the light. And isn't it funny that the light or the solar plexus is right here in relation to this trapped in fear? Okay? Look to the light. Look to building up your inner light. Okay? At the bottom of the deck here, we have base chakra. What are your real fears? Okay, it's time for grounding that base chakra. Okay, seeing things for what they are, the reality of a situation. Okay, and from that reality, birthing a new reality for yourself. All right, now water signs, I'm going to do a little bit of something different for you. We do have a full moon in Cancer, okay, and a lunar eclipse. So this is going to be major for my water signs. I'm going to do a little bit of a double decker for you. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for the month of January. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have the World card, the Queen of Cups, full intuition. Some endings definitely took place, but what you got in place of that is a full awareness of yourself. Beautiful. We have the Star card, additional healing is to be had, and then mental clarity. So now I think you're finally able to make that decision to cut off that past. So everything here says no to the past. Everything here says no to the past. You cannot pass go. You cannot collect $200. Everything says that here. Okay. Anyone in your past, it could have been an air sign person, Aquarius person. Okay. The world card could be that in this season, because Saturn rules the world card. Okay. So it could have been in this season that you said, you know what? No more in 2020. No more. No more abuse. No more use. No more playing on my heartstrings. No more playing on my emotions. I am viable. I am important. I am powerful. And I am to be given the highest of the high regards. Okay. All right. We have the Three of Cups. This is my celebration Three of Cups here. Okay. You may need to have a sister moment for some of you female water signs. May need to have a coming together with one's sisters, or this could even for the male water signs. It's the observations of women when they are in their truest state, when they're happy. Okay. This inspires you. Okay. It inspires your worldview. Okay, very beautiful message for my water signs. Talk to me about this Queen of Cups. There you go, water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You have the Page of Wands. Okay, so working swiftly. This Page of Wands is a little bit different than the other deck, but this is knowing when to speak You know when to hold them, know when to fold them kind of energy. That's what I'm getting here. You could be dealing with a fire sign individual, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Man, the fire sign's been in everybody's reading. What's going on with these fire signs, child? Maybe water signs you need to check. If you want to, you can check the fire sign reading and also check the earth sign reading. There may be some gems in those readings from earlier in this broadcast for you, okay? All right. What is this Ace of Swords? Because after you go through the healing, after we are seeing things for what they are, paying attention to astrological alignments, some type of clarity we get. Crown chakra activation, okay? To where we can no longer go back to the old way. It doesn't serve us anymore, okay? We see that those roads are closed. Either we closed them or the universe did. It's time to sell away. Sell away from all of that, all that kept you clouded, all that kept you binded. This month here in January is going to enable you to move on to smoother waters, okay? So long as you are mentally clear and not operating completely from a place of emotion, okay? And this is where we find the quaint, okay? With the Ace of Pentacles. You got 2 aces so far. Okay, because now we're able to utilize. Now, as you come into Aquarius season, you're going to be a bad mamma jamma. By the time we come into Aquarius season, for my Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio individuals, you are going to be thorough in the way that you move, exacting, and to the point. And I like it. I like it a lot. I like that a lot. Okay. All right. You have the ability to alchemize your situation by seeing the truth. Okay. Some of my water signs really are waking up to maybe situations that had you feeling 5 of Pentacles, feeling like you were out in the cold. Then you had to remember, listen, am I the damn fool sitting here waiting down in the cold for someone to show up? Why don't I go into my own house? Why am I waiting outside of someone else's house? Blah. That's not doing anything for me. You know what I'm saying? It's like coming to that realization helps empower you to understand that you can build anything for yourself. You don't need someone else to do for you or to agree with you, especially if you're dealing with a fire sign individual. Learn the lessons of the fire signs. Put yourself first in the driver's seat and go. Okay? That's it, honey. Get out of the 2 of Swords here at the bottom of the deck, all right? And that's period, poo. Okay, so let's get you some messages here. We have the throat chakra. Speak it into existence or watch your words, okay? If you're speaking negativity, your negative speech will beget negativity. So be careful of that. Also, great time to do throat chakra work, okay? This is how we're going to bring back solidarity in our foundations and bring and get the proper recognition for our achievements, okay? And then we have spiritual union. Love, new opportunities as it relates to love, okay? But you must not be trapped in fear. Everyone's be getting this trapped in fear card, okay? This is 8 of Swords. But we have to take a leap of faith and we have to listen to our intuition about what true love is and position ourselves to receive that kind of love, okay? All right. Okay, babies, that was your reading. I'm going to be back for the Cancer monthly. You guys may see these listed. I'm going to reset the times. We got Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio coming up tonight. Okay. Once this video is posted, if you would like to book a personal reading, check the description box. Okay. And that way you can find out how you can reach out to me. You can reach out to me at beyfortunate on Instagram or at Innerelement.tarot on Instagram. All of those details are in the description box. You can send me a DM there, or you can reach out to me via my email, and that's beyfortunate@gmail.com or Innerelement.tarot@gmail.com. Anywho, All of that is in the description box, okay? It's for your viewing pleasures. Thank you guys so much for spending some time with me. We got some more celebrity readings coming up. We got some more world news via the tarot coming up. We have in our vlog. So we'll talk more about the vlog in a separate video, okay? And that will be launching this month, okay? So that way, all of the talks about esoteric, all of the talks about magic, how to make magic work for you, basic things that you can do to protect yourself, clean yourself off, and get some things cracking and shacking up in here. Okay, all of that is going to be on our vlog channel where I talk to you one-on-one about issues aside from tarot. Okay, all right, love you guys. Bye. Mwah. BB, I will see you soon, honey. Much love to you. All right, and make sure you guys subscribe and hit the notification bell for all of our updates. Bye bye.